Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna show you guys the difference between steak sizes. Now mind you, I'm the guy, the woman, but look at the difference in steak sizes. Here, we'll slide them together. What? And that's with the bread added on there. What? Size matters, huh? What's up, my YouTubers? How's everybody? I know you just saw the clip with me and my wife. It was the last night that we had together, going out to eat, just enjoying each other's company. You know, although, you know, her and I are not going to be together probably in the future, what we did establish is a bond and a friendship that will never be broken. You know, it's just unfortunate that the marriage piece isn't going to work out, but that's okay. You know, the friendship piece is more important. I mean, obviously the friendship piece is where it starts anyway. But I'm in my car. I didn't know if I wanted to do this video in my car. It's just right now, you know, it's been a while since I made any videos because I had her here, I had my son here, my son's here, and you know, I didn't want to take time away from them. I wanted to live in that moment and enjoy that moment with them, you know, because I don't get a lot of time. I don't get the chance to see my sons very often. So it's one of those things where I had a great time. I hope you guys had a very, very blessed and Merry Christmas as you prepare for this new year. You know, although, you know, each day is a gift, you know, I know that we still look forward to the future, and I know everyone has big plans for 2017. I do. And but right now, before I get into all that, which I won't probably get into the 2017 because I'll probably do a reflection video for 2016 before I lead into 17. But anyway, this video, I'm putting this together because I have a lot on my heart right now, and the reason being is we had a video call yesterday with Military Muscle, Big Panda, Big Rob. He's our CEO, as I've mentioned in previous videos, and you know, we lost another military member, and you know, it's really saddening because it's becoming like epidemic. You know, it's becoming every single day, you know, we're losing people, and not just on the battlefront. You know, it's not just in the deployed locations. We're losing people that are good people. You know, and whether it be, you know, post-traumatic stress disorder, you know, whether it be that disorder that's taking lives, which leads usually to some type of suicidal, you know, and that's why Military Muscle, that's why I love their brand. I love their family-oriented mindset so much, is because of what they stand for. You know, this is what we try to get out awareness for, is for suicide, is for PTSD. And I know there's other things, you know, there's cancer, there's diabetes. I mean, there's all kinds of different disorders and diseases that are out there. But, you know, coming out of the military, we see it, you know, firsthand. And we deal with it firsthand, you know, every day, whereas maybe the average citizen may not, you know, and it may not be seen. But the thing is, I think that we as a society, and I'm not just talking about my Military Muscle family or people in the military or people related to someone in the military. I mean us as a society as a whole, we need to do a better job of being unselfish. I think we're so focused, I'm not labeling everyone, obviously, but I think some people are so focused on me, they forget about what's going on around them, unless it's something to do with drama or negativity. Because people feast off of that stuff. I don't understand it. I really don't understand the mindset. You know what I mean? But you just think about what you see on the internet, right? And when there's drama stuff that's going on, you know, look at the Trump stuff. people protesting and all of that stuff. Why can't you just be happy for the man? Maybe you don't agree with everything that he stands for, and I know that obviously the president is a very important piece in our country. However, everyone has a right to vote. If you're old enough, you have a right to vote. So, I mean, you kind of have a say. I mean, I know obviously it's masses, numbers, but at least you can say, I didn't vote for him. But regardless, there's going to be a point in time where whoever you vote for is not going to win all the time. And then, do you have a choice? You know what I mean? Like, we as a society, we in the United States, and I can't speak for other countries, but we in the United States, whoever's elected, we got to deal with it. But, there's protesters and all of that. They spend that time protesting and arguing this point and that point. But guess what? He's still going to be president, and we're still going to have to live with it. So why not just suck it up and let's look at some positive stuff, But no, people ain't going to focus on that. All they're going to talk about is what he can't do, what he stands for. He sucks at this, he sucks at that. It drives me crazy. It really does. I mean, here I am. I mean, I'm just an average guy, just like all of us. But all of us have something special about us. And, I'm trying to use this platform to promote positivity, optimism, and I'm trying to utilize fitness in that process to help people, because fitness is a tool that you can use to better yourself. You can better yourself physically. It helps you mentally. It can impact all aspects of your life, really. And you just have to give it a chance. You have to be consistent. You have to be persistent. You have to be hungry. You have to have a desire to want to be in the gym to improve. Some people, like Rob mentioned last night, he uses fitness as a stress relief, and that's fine. That is perfect. Use it for that. Because sometimes it does get tough. Life does get tough. Life throws you curveballs. You battle through adversity. It may not always go your way, and you have to find those avenues to release that stress. When we talk about that disorder, that is something that is traumatic. It says it in the name. And sometimes, people don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to handle it. They feel like they're alone. I can attest to suicide awareness. The reason being, I went through it myself. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. It was years and years and years ago, but I had a battle with suicide. I didn't make an attempt. However, I had a plan. And, what got me through is my faith. Number one, my faith got me through. And then I had to realize that I have kids. I have family. I have friends that care about me, that love me dearly, that don't want to see me leave right now if it's within my control. And that's the mindset you got to have. But I will tell you that it's a dark, dark place. And it is hard. It is something that it takes over your mind and it controls you. And it is hard to get out of it. I can attest to that. It is super hard to get out of. But that's where you need that support. I was fortunate and blessed enough to have that support. I know not everybody is super religious or anything like that, or has, maybe strong faith. Some people are atheists or whatever the case may be. But we all have some sort of support network. We all have friends and family that care about us, that love us, to help us get through those tough times. And when it gets to be that bad, what we have to do as a society is reach out to people. And, just like Rob mentioned last night, I could just totally agree with what he was saying, is we need to make more phone calls. People need to hear our voice. We need to make more face-to-face visits, not just do a text message, because it's so easy to just shoot a quick text off. And I know sometimes we're pressed for time, and that's the way that we have to go about doing it when we get a hold of people. But isn't it nice to sometimes hear a voice, do a FaceTime, to see a face, a familiar face, a friendly face, a loved one's face? I mean, we as a society have gotten away from that. And back in the day when I grew up, that's all we had. You had a phone. We didn't have voice, be able to do FaceTime or any of that stuff. So, we didn't have a choice, or we had to go to someone's house to go see them. And I think that we need to do that more, as you can. Because think about the impact that has when they see a smiling face and they know that you went out of your way and took the effort to come see them, to help them deal with whatever they're dealing with. I'm not saying that you have to have all the answers. I surely don't. But it's good to educate yourself to know what organizations are out there to help our friends and our family, people going through stuff that maybe just the support network of love from family and friends isn't enough. There's professionals that know how to deal with this, but we have to get the people there because for some reason they're not utilizing it. There's avenues out there that people are just not taking advantage of, and I wish I knew why. I think some of it is stigma. Maybe they're afraid. Maybe they don't think that those people can get the help, or that can give them the help that they need. I'm not sure. And that's why it takes us, to help them get there, to even put them in your car and take them there, to get over that first step. That's just like any addiction, just like an alcoholic or a drug addiction. What's the first step? Is to admit that you need help. And then after that, it's getting to where you need to get to as far as what place do I need to get to. In the military, we had ADAT, for drug and for alcohol addictions. And it was more for prevention for people that, even if you didn't have a problem, if you had an incident, in the military, an alcohol-related incident, say you got a DUI or something like that, that was one of the first steps, to try to get you up, to make sure if there was something lingering, maybe there's more to the problem. Maybe you're having issues with family back home and you're far away and you can't get back there, and that's how you're coping with it. That's how you're dealing with it. I mean, I know I'm probably preaching to the choir on this, but I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I'm very, very passionate about that. And it, like I said, it really saddens my heart, to know that we're battling this every day. But it takes all of us. I just did a post about it. 300,000 veterans, that have taken their lives, and the number is just increasing so rapidly. It's insane, but we have to take a stand. We have to do something about this. Get out there and contact your people. We do buddy checks, every Tuesday, but that doesn't mean that Tuesday is the only day, to reach out to someone. We're leaning towards a new year, and over the holidays is probably the worst time of year when it comes to stuff like this, because people tend to they're either really happy or they're really down, and we have to recognize those signs. I know that some of the signs aren't going to be thrown in your face, but that's where you just need to stay in contact with people. Like I said, reach out, let them know, but don't just do it on a text message. Call them. Video chat with them. Leave a voice message. You can do that through Facebook Messenger. How many times I've sent out like just a simple birthday wish over a voice message through Facebook, and people have responded, "Oh, it's so great to hear your voice. This is the best message that I've ever gotten." Because people don't take the time to do it. It's so easy to just shoot a text, and I know I live in a world today where technology is leading the way, and that's the way it goes. Our youth is that's what they roll with. Even my own kids. I'll try to call them sometimes and they don't answer. I shoot them a text and they answer right back. And I know sometimes, you get caught up and you're busy or whatever. You might be at work or things of that sort, but it's not all the time. It's not all the time. And just the little things like that, hearing a voice, seeing a face, can have so much impact. I know I talk about the smile, smiling, and how much impact that has. Those things have the same type of impact. So please, we're going to do a donation for this family. Once I get the details, I'll probably put it on the channel. We're going to be reaching out. And if there's anyone that that's going through something and that needs some sort of help or assistance or whatever the case may be, let me know. I'll do what I can. I'm one person, and I mentioned this in my post. Strength in numbers, yes. However, it doesn't matter if you have 3,000 people and that's your strength in numbers. It sounds like that's quite a bit of people. But if only 10 of those people are actually doing something, what's the point of having the other 3,000 or the other amount of folks? I can't count today. But anyway, you get the point. It's quality people. That is your strength. It may not necessarily be in the total amount of people, so let's get off our butts. Let's do something about this. You know, that's making impact. And it may not be a 2017 resolution goal. I talked about that. Do it now. Why can't we start today? You know, like I said, tomorrow's not promised, even though we can't live like that. But start today, you know. But as I said, let me know. This is running on 15 minutes, and I don't want to make it too long. I hope you guys watch this video to the end. And I hope that this strikes a chord with you and really gets you passionate and motivated to get out and do something for someone other than yourself, which I'm not calling you guys selfish, but I know that there are selfish people in the world. And there's people that have a lot to offer, but maybe they don't know, you know, what avenue to take. Let me know. I will research it if I don't know the answer, and I will help you. You know, we can fight it together. I'm with you. Let's get out and help our veterans. Let's get out and help our active duty. Let's get out and help our people, because PTSD, it's not just a military thing. You know, that can affect anyone that's gone through anything traumatic in their life. You know, suicide can affect everybody. You know, it's not just military members. I know that what we stand for, and it's just because a lot of us are prior military or in the military, you know, like I said, we see it day to day, face to face. But it doesn't mean that it has to be someone that is linked with the military. I'm talking about everyone. Let's put a stop to this, man. You know, think about it, chew on that, and please, please, please have a blessed day. Have a blessed week. If I don't put a video out before New Year's, have a very, very happy and safe, bring in the new year right. If you're a party person, have a good time, but be safe and be smart about it. Please, no drinking and driving. If you live in if you live in New Mexico and you need a ride, call me. You know what I mean? I will come pick you up in order to save you from driving drunk or anything like that. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. I'm not going to put my address out here because I don't know who's watching these videos, and I know there's some psychopaths out there. But anyway, please, like I said, have a blessed one, and I hope this reaches everyone in good spirits. And if you are struggling with anything, know that I'm here. You know, reach out to me. You know, private message me on Facebook, or private message me on Instagram, something. If you need anything, I'm here. Okay, have a blessed day, fam. Thank you guys so much. And like I said, if I don't put a video out before the new year, I really appreciate all the love, all the support, all the encouragement, everything that you guys do each day. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to getting better with my content, getting better with my video footage, and trying to do my best to help and spread positivity and optimism to you guys in 2017. Okay? Keep that mindset. Stay hungry, stay motivated, stay dedicated to what your goals are, and I can assure you, you'll be a better person in the end. If you're not already there, you know, if you are there, reset them. You know, change them up. But thank you guys, and God bless you, and have a great day. And I will talk to you in the next video. Peace.